Veronica, welcome back to Facing Reality and congratulations! I should be calling you just MasterChef. How does it feel?
It feels I don't know, so many mixed feelings. I feel excited, I feel nervous, I feel so much emotion. Like it's been a wild journey, like it's been fun, but it's finally over. I get to share that I won this season 8 of MasterChef. Yay!
Yes! Well, let me help you break down some of those feelings. As a reality TV winner myself, first, when you come at a Big Brother, you win and then you're right out in the world. And on MasterChef, like you just mentioned, you've known this for a while. So part of it is like knowing this information and waiting for the show to come out and waiting for other people to know this information. So what was that like? Like the last little bit from post show to last night?
It was like a roller coaster of emotions, to be honest. I think I was really excited when I found out that I won while filming. That was like a couple months ago. And then you had this long period of just waiting and keeping it secret. Everything's normal. I go to work, I take the subway, everything's normal. No one knows me. But then coming to around this time, we've been watching every episode with friends. We've been having watch parties every Tuesday. It's been so wonderful, like to share this memory. Like, when am I ever going to do this again? Like, probably never. And then it's so fun to watch every episode, to kind of share what I felt in the moment with my friends. They were so excited to see every episode, and then they had their favorite to vote for as well. And yeah, like last episode, I was feeling really emotional. Just kind of see how far everyone, or like myself, Liz, and Marianne have come through. It's tough, like to be on MasterChef physically and mentally. We fought really hard. We did really well on our finale dishes. Everyone had like a stunning menu. So yeah, it's really emotional to see that, you did all this. It's a huge achievement.
You got me in my feels again after talking to the three of you. I was feeling emotional and you hit me again. I don't know if it's just because I enjoyed watching you guys on the show so much or I relate to your journey a little bit, but also just because truly you're so good at what you do and the passion came through. And I just recognize, like, as someone who just really is doing the work to like be creative and really flex that creative muscle, it's been wonderful to see you do that. So before I forget, I do want to talk about your meal because it was absolutely incredible. It looked so gorgeous. I kind of want to go from the dessert back. I tried to wear my yellowest color for you today.
Oh, thank
I
you.
thought that was beautiful. Just break down like your favorite parts of the dish. The duck breast pancakes also looked, I was like, I need those immediately. So just tell me a little bit about like your favorite parts of that and like, let's give you a moment. What was your favorite parts of like hearing the judges gush over that?
Yeah, that was my first time hearing the judges' feedback in the room, because on set we were cooking the whole time, and then so we didn't know like how the judges felt about each dish. We were just like going like with our cooking and then just so focused. But
Wow.
hearing the judges' feedback is very rewarding. Like having compliments from the judges and then even feedback consistently throughout this challenge, like really helped me to grow a lot and to learn so much from all the three amazing judges as well. But I'm so glad that they like my food. I think the bottom line is, I just want to cook good food that people like. And then I think that's the feedback that I got. And then I really like my menu as well. I think it tells a great story. I carried a lot of my just upbringing, like how I learned how to cook from my grandparents. My grandpa makes a lot of great dumplings when I was growing up. I used to eat like 30 of them. Like, I'm not even joking.
I could easily have eaten 30 of those dumplings. Easily.
Yeah, so like being able to showcase like the learning from my grandparents, and then just to put it on a dish, that has been really amazing. And the main Peking duck is just delicious, And then I'm
Ooh.
adding my little bit twist with the black garlic soy and then the crispy eggplants, like nothing. I feel like that's just perfect.
Stop. You got me drilling all over again. Um, what? you hit something, and what I really want to ask you is, you said, when will I ever do this again in my life? It's kind of this wild, surreal thing, right?
Yeah.
And people kind of look at reality, like winning a reality television show, as like the lottery. And it's something like I kind of looked at it like that too. But then when you do it, you realize, okay, you had a strategy, you had a goal. You were like, I know you were like a reality television fan. You had seen Chinese reality television shows, Canadian reality television shows. So it's like, is it? Because this is my thesis. It is a legitimate way to gain credibility, gain some notoriety in your industry, and to flex your creative muscle. Like, it is something that you have more control over than one might think. Would you agree or disagree?
I would agree, I think. Having a like going to a reality or applying for a reality TV show is no easy task. But I think because I've loved MasterChef for so long, I watched all the previous seasons. It's very relevant to what I want to pursue in my life. And I've always wanted to just do something in the food industry. I really want to have a little cafe where I can have people over, like to serve them food. And then I guess before MasterChef, I just didn't know when that will happen. I'm a little bit hesitant because I don't have a lot of connections in the food industry. I just don't really know where to start. But apply after MasterChef, I feel like I'm now on a faster track. Yeah, I met amazing people on the season. The judges have been so helpful and encouraging to us, made amazing connections. Yeah, so I think I have a great starting point, and MasterChef is a great starting point. Like no matter the outcome, I think we all learned something, made good connections. So I feel like it would just only go upwards from here.
Yes, because I have to say, as a viewer, I saw you day one, and I definitely thought, this is a chef who knows what they're doing. She's gonna make it to the end, and she could definitely take this thing home. So I love that. I think you're the perfect person to talk to for facing reality, and I can't thank you enough for showcasing your amazing talents. But now I need to know. Um, I'm sure all that networking is going to happen. People are going to be hearing this. They're going to be hitting you up. And so where can we follow along? And what are your kind of like, think wildest dreams, like let's manifest it. What would you like? Would it be here in Toronto? What kind of things would you serve at the cafe?
Um, wow, we're getting specific on the menu.
Or if you want, just a fun question. No
Yeah,
pressure.
yeah, so definitely the restaurant will be in Toronto. I've been in Toronto for a very long time. I one I did my master's in Toronto, and Toronto felt like a second home to me. And I think it's only fair for me to open the doors to people that have supported me in the community, like in the neighborhoods. So Toronto will be a good spot.
That might have
And
been a
then
selfish question as someone from Toronto. So
yeah,
noted.
yeah, and Toronto has so many like good food as well. I think it'll be great to just to try out other food or like bakery from other restaurants or bakeries. But in terms of the menu, I have a couple ideas. I think one is like a brunch menu. I really like street food for breakfast. Like it's very common to get breakfast this time, like from the street. There's so many different varieties, so many different types of fried dough,
Yes.
porridge, like hot items. I think that would be really cool to have a bit of fusion dish on the brunch menu. There's one
Obsessed.
dish I tried before. It's like a egg benny, which I really, really like. But then I added XO sauce, which is from episode one on the mystery box, and a little bit of tea mushroom. That was, I think that might be on the brunch menu. Just saying.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Well, you have your first customer right here. And before you go, I want to know what was the hardest part of reality television? And is it easy to say now that you won that it was worth it?
Oh, it was worth it from day one. I think it right after I got the casting call from the producer that I will be on MasterChef. I think that's already a win for me.
I
So
love
it's truly an honor to be part of this amazing MasterChef show. And yeah, sorry, I forgot what the other.
No, that's amazing. It was a win for us as well. I guess I had asked, oh yeah. because I'm like, what did I ask? The hardest part, but you know
Oh, the
what? If
hardest part, yeah. The hardest part is just to get started. I think, like, because I had a lot of doubts before I even applied. I didn't know if I was good enough, if I knew enough, like, techniques, like, to be on this challenge. That was a really hard step one. But after I had gone through that, things didn't get easy, just to be honest. Yeah, every day I think was pretty tough because we didn't know what we're cooking. Like you actually have to come up with ideas on the spot. So it's drawing a lot of like creativity from your, cooking knowledge. And then just filming in general. Like reality TV, I think what you don't see is there's a lot of happening, like a lot of things happening that don't make it to the final cut. But we do so many things like behind the scene. Yeah, like the long filming days. That was a lot.
yeah, I could only imagine, especially like with the cooking and these like types of challenges. But it's so great to hear that, like, even with all that hardness and the sacrifice, that it kind of melts away in terms of like everything you've got from the show. And let me tell you again, you gave everything to the show, and I can't thank you enough for being on MasterChef Canada this season and for joining me on Facing Reality.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me again. Thank you.
Thank
Happy
you.
holidays.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Bye.
I was not recording. Oh, yes, I was. Yes,